about that time. Yeah, Boston's up 2-0.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2021 VLA Cup live from the Ball Sports Academy here in Northeast Indiana. I'm Rob St. Clair, and our final match of the day here, pool play phase. We've got a pool championship on the line. The hosts, Team Pineapple, had a very competitive match against Chicago's Sweed earlier today, beating them 3-2, I think 15-12, set 5. Really good match there. And Team LVC 2, their competitor in this one. Team LVC's first team already won their pool in Pool B, but LVC 2 with a chance to do the same. And were really impressive in the first match this morning, kind of dismantling the Phoenix Ascension. So this team is no joke. Really good volleyball coming here. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if the camera doesn't get hit with too many volleyballs, I believe that a certain 48-year-old Olympic gold medalist is going to start at the setter position for Team Pineapple. So a lot to be excited about there. So much to talk about this match to decide who wins Pool C and gets a very favorable bye and schedule in the bracket tomorrow morning. So teams are done with their warm-ups. Let's get to the volleyball without further ado. Thanks for tuning in. So it is Loy Ball, number 1 in green, the owner of this building and just an all-around legend. We can go down the list of his volleyball resume, of course. At 48 years of age, starting this match, trying to lead his team to a pool title, and alongside him his longtime teammate, Chris Gislin, number 10 in green. See what pin he plays. I think Gislin might be playing opposite, which would be cool to see. Tony Price and Pellegrin Vargas look to be the outside hitters. Brendan Schmidt, one of the middle blockers, and Luis Bertran, one of the very best liberos in this entire tournament. And for LVC2, Nick Drucker, the setter, very much worth watching, number 9 in white. And the legendary Loy Ball will get us underway. Oh, pretty good defensive touch that time by Bertrand, but not quite good enough to slow down Quentin Moore, number 14 in white, for Team LVC2 on the far side of your screen. They'll go back to rotation one with Nick Drucker, like I said, serving the setter, number 9 in white. Sam Albus, number 8 in white, the opposite for LVC2, the MVP of the match this morning. Very much a player to watch. And really, LVC2's only weakness is their average size at maybe 6'3", compared to a lot of the teams in this gym that are much bigger than that, but they are good at absolutely everything. Vargas, nice high swing off the fingertips and out of play. Pellegrin Vargas, number 23 in green, a huge pickup and just one that makes so much sense for Team Pineapple. Puerto Rican native, All-American at the IPFW recently, and has captained the Puerto Rican senior national team in international competition already in his career. And I don't know how old he is, but he's no older than 24. So already a very bright career for Pellegrin Vargas in that time. A nice wrist away, sharp cross court put away. by that was probably Sam Albus in rotation 1. Yeah, nice rip that time by number 8 in white. So Moore will be the server this time. 6'5" out of Pfeiffer University, can play both pins. We saw him play outside earlier today. Just absolutely jumps out of the gym, but has all the skills. Misses that serve that time. Brendan Schmidt, another very big pickup here, number 30 in green for Team Pineapple, middle blocker out of McKendree University. Spent a good 2, maybe 3 years very high in the national team pipeline in the middle blocker spot. Forces an overpass right away and hammered to the floor. Oh, wait, a net violation is called. Wow, Tony Price, number 21 in green, must have followed through on that overpass swing and touched the net before the ball was down. That's the call. And a lucky break for Team LVC 2 this time, sending Ryan Carty back to the line, number 7 in white, one of their very good middle blockers. Gislin off the fingertips, opportunity here in transition. Carty will set this ball. Albus through a seam in the block on the right side and down. And an early 4-2 start here for Team LVC's second team. Like I was saying pre-match, I don't really want to hear that this is a B team or a second team or whatever. This team can compete. This team is competing for the championship in this pool for a reason, and they will be dangerous for anybody in the bracket tomorrow. Gislin tipped off the right side. Tough chance here for Albus, and he can't quite sneak that ball inside the antenna. So Chris Gislin back to serve. I wish I had his age in front of me. He's easily 40. Number 10 in green. Actually was a setter, an All-American setter at IPFW. Spent a lot of time in the national team gym and overseas. Can play both pins and can also set. So an incredibly versatile player. About 6'7", and still doing it at this high of a level at this age. And the same goes for Lloyd Ball, of course, but one of the classic names that we get so excited to see for Team Pineapple whenever they suit it up. Great pass that time by Price. That's Connor Orion's first look out of the middle. Pretty good defensive play made, and then Albus out of the back row. Another put away by Sam Albus that time, who continues to serve here against Pineapple's rotation 4 receive. Lloyd Ball in the front row. You already know that he can throw that thing down on the second contact. Speaking of second contacts, what a dig by Price on the overpass. Drucker tried to put that away. Oh, quick tempo set to Nestor Payne. I don't think Gislin made that pancake play. So LVC, and good point. I'm just going to call him LVC. You can see on the scoreboard, but this is LVC's second team, but I'm just going to call him that or Legion throughout this match. Quick start. 7-3 against a Lloyd Ball-led Team Pineapple early here in set number 1. Nice serve. Orion is absolutely roofed. That's Nestor Payne, number 13 in white. Middle blocker out of Virginia Tech closes the door that time on Connor Orion. And look at the energy on the LVC sideline right now. Some of their first team guys over there bringing the hype on the bench. I've loved watching this team so far today. They not only beat Ascension this morning, but they handled them convincingly. And like I said, other than maybe average size, Nestor Payne, maybe their tallest player at about 6'6". Other than that, they have absolutely all the pieces and all the skills individually and as a team. And they're showing it right now early in set number 1, 8-3 over the team that I've compared most aptly to the New England Patriots of the 2010s decade. Team Pineapple has won absolutely everything there is to win over the past 10 or so years, but none of those old guys, Lloyd Ball and etc., are getting any younger. Oh, what a set by Ball! Oh, just an incredible delivery by number 1 in green, but Gislin unable to take advantage of the no-block opportunity a little underneath that ball. But anyway, some of the classic Team Pineapple characters that you're used to seeing aren't playing nearly as much anymore, if at all, and they're trying to get a lot more younger pieces involved this weekend. One of many steps in doing that. is Tony Price, 6'4" outside hitter out of IPFW, as so many Team Pineapple players are. Good pass that time by Moore. Left-handed over by Garrett Dim. Transition opportunity here, and actually a center line violation called against Garrett Dim, number 10 in white, the outside hitter for LVC, as he stepped over the center line on the Pineapple side. So a good pass, a really good pass by Quentin Moore, negated by that mistake. 5 serving 9. Good pass that time by Dim. Payne through the block of Orion and down on the Team Pineapple side. Both Nestor Payne and Sam Albus for Team LVC played together in college club at Virginia Tech, where they were both, I don't know if they were officially named All-Americans, but definitely played at that level for a Virginia Tech club team that routinely competed for national championships. I played against those guys for years, know better than anybody. Nice swing that time by Orion. I know better than anybody how good Albus and Payne were in college and have continued to become after leaving the college club scene. This is Orion, the middle blocker out of Milwaukee. Really good jump serve there, and it's an ace. Wow, what a nasty tail on that one. Nothing that libero James Hosley could do to get his platform or his body around that ball. Number 1 in black, James Hosley, the captain of Team LVC's second team this weekend. No, oh, another good rip by Orion, and it's an ace serve. Albus unable to play dodgeball on that one. That ball was definitely going out of bounds, but it doesn't matter, as Albus, the back row opposite, was unable to get out the way. 2 in a row for Orion. His team's right back into it at 8 serving 10. Oh, going wrist away that time. Misses it just a little bit short. A really good production from the service line for number 7 in green, and I love it when middle blockers contribute in that area. Speaking of middle serving, this is Nestor Payne. Developed a good float serve since college. Oh, beautiful delivery from Ball. What an absolutely monstrous block by Nick Drucker. You've got to be kidding me. Wow. Was that out of bounds? Yes. Wide of the sideline, and another huge missed opportunity off a no block look. Little bit too much left to right wrist away spin that time. Payne again working on Vargas. Where does ball go this time? Repeated to Gislin. High swing into the hands of Payne. And a diving Albus can't quite make the play. Pretty nice crowd on hand here in the Ball Sports Academy, supporting their hometown team, Team Pineapple, and their legendary founding figure, Loy Ball. Who does he target here from the service line? Ace serve! Right on cue. Absolutely perfectly located in the deep zone 1 corner. And lets James Hosley know about it afterwards. Love that. And you can see James taking a step to his right. Now let's see if Loy picks on another one of those seams. He does. Handled pretty well by Dim. No, not well enough. Right on the net, and Brendan Schmidt puts it away. Loy Ball screaming in delight. That's an ace followed by an effective ace on the overpass. And Team Pineapple right back into this thing at 11-13. Another good serve by Ball. Much better pass this time. Albus against no block. A pretty decent late desperation touch by Pellegrin Vargas, but not able to slow it down. So Nick Drucker, the setter out of King University in the Conference Carolinas, a Richmond, Virginia area guy, back to serve here. And I was impressed with his jump serving this morning. Earl puts a good one in right on cue, but an even better pass by Price. What a block that is by Ryan Carty. That may have been a straight commit on Brendan Schmidt, and Carty a middle at about 6'5", giving up a lot of size to the 6'10" Schmidt. But it doesn't matter, as Carty with an excellent read that time. Drucker again. Beautiful pass by Bertrand. Price out of the big, dug by Dim. Oh, but a back row attack violation called. Price on his way in to attack that ball stepped on the 3-meter line as he jumped, which is a back row attacker you cannot do. So the LVC lead up to 5, maybe the largest of the set so far. And I love the fact that these guys are not intimidated by any means by this Team Pineapple team, Loy Ball himself included. Good cut short serve that time by Drucker, handled by Schmidt. Vargas on the right side. Down the line, dug by Hosley. Gislin, transition opportunity here for LVC. More off the block and out of bounds. Legion Black, Team LVC's second team, is firing on all cylinders right now and are absolutely taking it to Team Pineapple. 17-11. Pineapple calls their second and final timeout of this set number 1. Worth mentioning on the other court right now, the Boston Bounce in a heated battle with the Chicago Icemen. If I'm reading this correctly, well, I know that Boston is up 2-0, which will surprise a lot of people. And I think that Boston has a 23-22 lead in the third. So that is a very interesting result if it holds. What is Team Pineapple going to do to flip the script of the momentum? The energy on the LVC side so high right now. Great move by Bertrand again to pass that ball. Gislin accelerates and pounds it through the block and down. Great timeout that time by Coach Lauren Giebert. Vargas back to serve, the Puerto Rican international, like I said, just finished his collegiate career. Will be very interested to see where he goes to continue his professional volleyball career if he chooses to go overseas. Tough pass by Moore. Albus runs it down. Basically a free ball coming here. Where does ball go? Big to Vargas. Absolutely destroyed. What a dig by Drucker. Dim, dug by Ball. Gislin, like I said, was a setter. Pushed all the way outside to Price. And he's roofed by Cardi. What a play from Team LVC. Wow, Nick Drucker absolutely wore that ball. Basically taking it right in the chest from Pellegrin Vargas. It was good enough to be kept in play. And LVC with the block on the other end. Incredible stuff. Moore again, handled by Vargas. Repeat set to Vargas, wrist away on the pipe, and he puts it away. Really good set choice that time by Ball. The match on court 2 is over. The Boston Bounce have taken set 3, 25-23, and have beaten the Chicago Icemen 3-0. Wow, that is a crazy result, and the Boston Bounce actually wins that pool, going 2-0. They win Pool A with Rukkus coming in second. So the defending champion Icemen will have some serious work to do through the play-in rounds tomorrow to even make it to Sunday. That's a crazy turn of events. But back to this match, the last one of the day on either court. We know all about the Pineapple LVC rivalry, but this LVC's second team definitely living up to it on the LVC side so far. Perfect pass. Albus on the right side. Excellent set by Drucker again. And Price, the late blocker, unable to slow that one down in such a way that it can be pursued by Ball or Gislin. 2014, what a performance here by LVC or Legion Black early on. Good rip that time by Albus. Moore wasn't sure if that was touched by the block. I believe it was, and then deflected off of Moore and middle back and out of play. Good swing that time by Tony Price. Price in about as good a shape as anybody in this gym, an absolute workout junkie, and he applies it well to the game of volleyball. Those things don't always transfer. Really fast, really strong, jumps well, and has all the fine motor skill to control the ball at this high of a level. And of course, as I say that, he misses that serve out of bounds. Good serve that time by Garrett Dim. Perfect pass. Ball. Vargas down the line. That's good enough to score. I will never get tired of watching Loy Ball set this Team Pineapple team as Evan Giebert's going to come in here and serve for Connor Orion. And I don't think Loy, I'm not convinced he'll ever be able to give up at least the concept of coming in and setting the ball a little bit for this team. A team that he founded, that he has taken to incredible heights, and that he has built for the future, but he will still suit it up and play in these matches. Good serve there by Giebert. Oh, beautiful set by Drucker. Wow, what a piece of offense that was. Nestor Payne hammers it to the floor on the back one, but all the credit in the world that time to number 9 in white. Service sub is undone, and one will be inserted here on the LVC side. Number 6 in white, Brandon Henry. Backup outside hitter replaces Nestor Payne to serve and play some defense. Tight pass. Did Ball get it to touch off the block? No, I don't believe so. Oh, Loy with some serious venom in that stare toward the official. He wanted the fingertips of Cardi, and I don't think that ball was touched. Rotation 6 receive here for Team Pineapple. Another good serve by Henry. Passed right on the net. Good fix by Ball, the front row setter, who will stay on the left and block here. And a pretty decent move, but not quite good enough to slow down Albus out of the back row. And set points here coming up. Brandon Henry doing a great job coming off the bench and serving. And LVC with a commanding lead here, 24-16. On the verge of taking this one over Team Pineapple in the last match of the day. Overpassed again. Moore elects to pass the ball instead of hit at it. Gets up in transition and rolls it to the floor to win the set. Wow. What a clinic put on by Team LVC right now. 25-16 set 1 win. Convincing. I told you guys that this team had every tool and every skill, and they just showed it on about the biggest stage. So we'll see what kind of changes Team Pineapple chooses to make. Looking to win this pool in a match that really matters, and we'll get into that more as the match goes on. But we'll take a quick break and be right back with set number 2. Stay tuned. Set number 2 coming your way live from the 2021 VLA Cup. I'm Rob St. Clair. Thanks for joining us here for the last match of the pool phase on Friday, where Team LVC's second team absolutely took it to Team Pineapple in the first, winning 25-16. Ball continuing to set the offense. Gislin absolutely crushed down the line. That is exactly the start that Team Pineapple needed. I'm trying to look for any potential lineup changes. I don't see any. So still got Ball and Gislin, still Vargas and Price. And I don't notice anything different for LVC either. Good pass by Hosley. Moore on the right side, finds some space down the line, but doesn't catch the end line. Oh, wait. I think a net violation is the call. Yeah, net violation called by both officials against Team Pineapple on the block, so LVC does side out of rotation 1. Quentin Moore here. Good serve working on Vargas in position 1. Back to him on the right side. Absolutely crushed cross court. That's excellent footwork that time by the Puerto Rican national Pellegrin Vargas, getting his feet inside of that ball and exploding on it cross court. Vargas, a traditional outside hitter at the highest levels, but actually played some opposite, mostly opposite for IPFW in college this past season. Beautiful pass by Moore. Albus got the fingertips on its way out of bounds. That's a really good high-level swing. Good-looking double block in front of him of Schmidt and Price. All he wanted was the fingertips on its way out of bounds. It's exactly what he got. 2 serving 2 with Ryan Carty. A good middle blocker as a jump server. Handled easily by Vargas. Ball. Price tried to slice off too sharp of an angle and misses it short into the net. And a pretty good move by Sam Albus again. Something that I really noticed he was doing well this morning is jumping back to the inside. And that, like during his block move, he'll go out, set his feet to the outside, jump back to the inside, and really take that cross-court angle away. That really gets in the head of a lot of outside hitters. Oh, what a block that is by Garrett Dim. You have got to be kidding me. Oh, man. Dim, the 6'1" outside hitter out of Mount Olive, one-on-one, absolutely clamps Chris Gislin that time. And the more blocks chant on the LVC bench, I just can't get enough of that. It's so great. Carty again. Price, really quick tempo ball from Ball that time. That is so fast. No block in the world can keep up with a set at that tempo. So Pineapple sides out, sends Brendan Schmidt back to the line. Goes after Quentin Moore on the float serve. Perfect pass. Dim, sharp cross court. That's kept alive. Sent over by Ball. Payne, wrist away. Oh, that ball was going out of bounds. But it was played in coverage by Albus, and definitely it was a quick reaction, but a mistake there, as that ball would have been going out of bounds for a kill for Nestor Payne. But I think that's effectively a block for Connor Orion in the stat sheet. 4 serving 4. Another good pass by Moore. Albus on the right side. Really good wrist away swing off the block of Price and out of bounds down the line. So the height of the net in men's volleyball is 8 feet. But I will tell you right now that the game is played at a height so much higher than that. Like, I wish I could measure the exact height at which Sam Albus contacted that last attack. Great pass that time from Vargas. Oh my goodness! Nestor Payne again. Just as I thought we had already seen the block of the match, and we've seen a couple. There's another one from Team LVC. Great read by Payne that time. Albus again, 6 serving 4. Good, really good set by Gislin. Rolled into the block of Drucker and is stuffed. Couldn't be covered. It is really nice if your Team Pineapple to have Chris Gislin on the floor because of how capable he is as a setter. in situations when Lloyd takes the first contact or whatever. But I think that coverage play on the Team Pineapple side had to be made. That wasn't a bad shot by Tony Price. Oh, is that ball in? No, not quite. Ooh, that was very close. Right in the seam and just barely long. Albus can't believe it. This is Gislin going after Moore. Pretty good pass. Drucker to Dim. Cross court dug by Bertrand. Again, Gislin getting to flash the pause. Rolled over. Hosley can't quite make the diving play defensively. And that is the Team Pineapple that we are used to seeing. Just stunningly good defense. I think it was Vargas that time with the dig, but Bertrand as well. One of the very best liberos in the entire gym. And then making great decisions in transition out of system offense. Good pass by Dim there. That ball set way too low for Payne. Another transition opportunity here. Price on the left side. Pounds it through a seam in the block. And the Team Pineapple crowd getting into it here as their team's back level at 7 apiece here in set number 2. Gislin again. Clips the tape. Good adjustment by Moore. Albus out of the back row, flying a little bit too far on the broad jump, and a center line violation going to be called. I don't know if I agree with that. I'm not sure if he was all the way over the line in such a way that it would have constituted a violation, but called right away, and Team Pineapple takes the lead at 8-7. Nice service pressure by Chris Gislin. The run is over on the service error, but to bring this thing back to level is a nice achievement there for Chris Gislin in that run. And now some side-out opportunities for Team Pineapple, starting off in rotation 4. We haven't seen a Loy ball dump yet. This might be the time. Orion out of the middle. Was that ball touched? No. No touch is the call. That just hit straight into the tape. Uncharacteristic execution miss that time by the Pineapple offense. A substitution in here. Number 24 in green, Matt Walsh, replaces Connor Orion. A 6'11" beast of a middle blocker out of Ball State University. Gislin out of the back row into the block. That's got to be a double contact. Oh, what a read by Price. I cannot believe that was not called a ball handling error. And I like that center dump attempt by Drucker, but read really well by Tony Price. So Pineapple does escape with that point. Whether they deserved it or not might be determined here in the next couple. Good serve. Dim keeps it alive. Albus out of the back row, way out of system. Big opportunity here for Team Pineapple. Walsh just into the match. Tips it over crossbody. Oh, what a great roll shot by Quentin Moore. It's just a fantastic choice. Oh, I love that. A little bit of space left by Loy ball down the line. Gislin on his heels and right back defense, expecting the heat. Couldn't adjust fast enough to get his weight forward and make that play. Really good play by Moore that time. Perfect pass by Vargas. Gets this ball on the left side. A pretty good defensive move by Garrett Dim and left back that time. But not quite good enough. Walsh's first look at the service line since coming into the match a few points ago. Has a very capable, good jump spinner. Working on the seam between Hosley and Dim. Moore got the fingertips. What a play by Price. Moore again through the high hands of Schmidt and down inside the Pineapple end line. I am really impressed by this particular Team LVC squad. Some teams might get rattled by the fact that that first Moore attack attempt got dug off the block touch by Price. But no big deal. A very calm, collected presence by Drucker, their setter. Gives him another chance. It's way out of system. Vargas tipped over the top. Ooh, Albus sets Moore. Okay. Ball. Vargas cross court through a seam and terminates. Just fantastic delivery by Volleyball again. Oh, I can't get over how much fun it is to watch this guy play in person. Would have been even better to watch back in, I don't know, in Beijing in 2008, for example, in a tournament that he ended wearing a gold medal around his neck. But I think this will do. What a play by Moore. Nice pass. Into the block. Great coverage play by Moore. Dim runs it down. A 360. You don't see that every day. Vargas, really sharp cross court, but too sharp, misses it short. What a crazy play there. Quentin Moore is all over this match right now. Made a great play in block coverage and then spun a full 360 degrees, sending that ball over. LVC ends up taking the point and retakes the lead at 12-11. Perfect to slow down that particular Gislin attack. This is Vargas. Big high toss. Oh, Cardi, the middle blocker, gets in the way of that ball, and it's an ace. Really well located jump serve that time against the stack here in rotation 2. That is a very difficult spot for any team to handle the first contact if you put it over there on their right sideline where everybody is. Let's see where Vargas goes this time. Straight at Hosley, really good pass. More out of the back row and a net violation committed by the Team Pineapple block. That's a point that Team Pineapple definitely wants to have back. Obviously the net violation, but in the situation that LVC wasn't perfectly in system, that might not have been a very good scoring opportunity that Team Pineapple could have transitioned into one of their own. Good pass by Bertrand again. No block up for Vargas. Clips the tape, and Dim goes crashing into the wall, but can't quite make the defensive play on the second touch. This is Brendan Schmidt serving. Perfect pass by Moore. Albus absolutely destroyed down the line. Oh, that's beautiful to watch. I love right-handed opposites who can let that ball cross all the way across their shoulders and hit the ball down the line. Not every right-hander comfortable doing that. But if you're going to play this position at this high of a level, you've got to have that piece of range. Albus to serve. (15-14), the Team Pineapple narrow lead. See if Gislin can widen the gap. He had a very good trip to the service line last time. Perfect pass by Dim. Albus absolutely explodes down the line again. 2 in a row. And that's twice in a row now that the Team Pineapple block, I believe Tony Price, has left quite a bit of line for Albus to swing at. We'll see if he makes that adjustment. Tied up at 15. Nobody up on Gislin. Albus there defensively, but couldn't control it. That was a great set by Lloyd Ball. Stop me if you've heard that one before. Price, narrow 1-point lead, but trailing by a set. Really good front row here for Team Pineapple. Ball, Walsh, Vargas. Moore high into the hands of Ball. And a diving Tony Price can't track it down. The service substitute, Brandon Henry, going to come in again here, replacing Nestor Payne. Had a nice turn last set at the service line. I think had a run of 3 points, which was nice to see. 16-16, much bigger moment this time in a much closer game. Good serve, handled brilliantly by Bertrand. Gislin out of the back row, though, puts it away, and the ball to Gislin connection starting to heat up here, which should be a surprise to pretty much no one who's watched those guys play over the last 20, even more perhaps, years. Kevin Owens into the match, number 9 in green, middle blocker, replaces Brendan Schmidt. So just a 1-for-1 middle blocker sub. Moore down the line. Really good block touch by Ball. Oh, a second setting error there. I think that ball's kept in play. Albus out of the back row, down the line. He puts it away anyway. Just merciless. That was not a good second contact by Matt Walsh. And Pineapple paid for it. Tied up at 17. Another good serve by Drucker. Ball has to run this down. Vargas out of system. Dug by Drucker. Hasley will set this ball. Albus on the right side, over the block. Did he get the fingertips? No, not quite. Begging for the touch, but not given by the officiating crew, and I think that's the right call. Ball serving from his left sideline this time, an interesting choice. Trying to create some different angles with his jump serve. That one missed out of bounds. Targeting a seam really well between Hasley and Dim there. But couldn't find the end line. We're tied up at 18. Rotation 1 receive here for Team Pineapple, but they are not a weak team in this rotation. Vargas and Gislin both very comfortable hitting on the opposite pins. What a serve that time by Moore. Overpassed, and it falls on the LVC side. Wow, what a missed opportunity that is. That was an unbelievable serve by Quentin Moore. But just a little miscommunication between Hasley and Cardi. That should be the libero's ball in most cases. 19-18 Pineapple. Big server here, Vargas. Perfect pass. Albus again, but this time he's absolutely roofed by Tony Price, finally figuring out the range. Albus has beaten him down the line a few times in a row now, but Price got the better of him that time, and that was a big one. 2018. Vargas again. Can Dim run this down? No. Ace serve off the platform of James Hasley. This has got to be a timeout from LVC, and it is. This is so classic Team Pineapple. Hang around in a set, find an opportunity to pull away. So high level, so mature, so experienced, never out of a match or a set. And they are not one to surrender a 21-18 lead. You better believe they're going to execute on this. An inspired push these last couple points by the home team in green. And a good timeout, though, by LVC, trying to cool off Pellegrin Vargas from the service line just a little bit, who is lethal back there. Takes a little bit off that serve. But overpass by Hasley. Drucker, the back row setter, can't go up and do anything but stand there. And tap to the floor by Gislin on the overpass. Really nice play there by Vargas. Keeping the ball in play out of the timeout, but even better, cutting it short, forcing the overpass. 22-18 now. Tough pass by Moore. Drucker runs it down. This is Dim, way out of system. And he's rejected by the triple block. I think Owens got most of that one. What an incredible trip to the line this is for Pellegrin Vargas. Has really widened this gap, and now Team Pineapple on the verge of leveling this match up at one set apiece. 23-18. What a pass by Dim. Really good. Moore out of the back row, wrist away on the pipe, and misses it wide. No touch. So the run continues, and the momentum here really starting to snowball in the favor of Team Pineapple, and it takes the form of 6 set points. The bench erupts with claps, accelerating. Can Vargas serve it out in style? Yes, he can! Ace serve, and we're tied at 1. We got a match on our hands here, ladies and gentlemen. Team Pineapple, with a huge push at the end of set 2, wins it 25-18. And set 3 will break a 1-1 tie. Much more volleyball coming. We will be right back with a lot more action from the 2021 VLA Cup. Stick around. Those of you listening in the live chat, do me a favor, let me know if you can still hear me okay. Just hooked up a second microphone for a special guest who's going to join me on the commentary. I want to make sure you can hear this person okay, so let me know if you can hear me, and then we'll sound check the guest in a moment. Yeah, great. You heard it here first. Starting off here in set number 3, Volleyball has just called a tape trickler ace. We will see if that comes true. Oh, pretty good serve, but handled really well by Hosley. But Albus out of the back row, right into the antenna. Still trying to rip that ball down the line with some pace. But the Pineapple block has made that adjustment. They are doing a much better job setting up the block against Albus's strengths since the midpoint-ish in set number 2. Ball again. Handled really nicely by Moore. Good block touch by Owens, who's still in the middle blocker spot. This will be Vargas out of system. High into the hand, stabbed at by Dim. Good block touch, but easily coverable on the LVC side. Moore again. Rolled. Gislin keeps it alive. Vargas sends it over. Moore again is absolutely clamped. Gislin and Owens are all over it. What an awesome play that was from Team Pineapple. Ball serving again. Quick 2-0 start. Oh, absolutely destroyed down the line by Sam Albus. Oh, that's awesome. Just beautiful to watch that. So Albus does find his favorite line shot after all. Drucker back to serve here, the LVC setter. Handled really well by Price. Price out of the pipe, wrist away. Absolutely smoked, and I just can't get enough of watching that in-system Bic run at the highest level of the men's game. It's just beautiful to watch. But Vargas, again, obviously did a lot of damage there at the end of set 2. This is more on the right side in rotation 1. What a block by Tony Price. And is there any question where the momentum is in the gym right now in this match? It has been so firmly on both sides so far. But right now, I think everybody would agree, including the fans in the house, that Team Pineapple is really starting to feel themselves. Albus cross court, and a pretty similar move by Gislin to the move Albus likes to make, diving back to the inside. But not enough to slow him down. Look how high that toss is by Moore on his jump serve. Perfect pass by Bertrand. And Owens absolutely destroys it cross-body. Owens, another middle blocker out of Ball State. That's 6'9" from Cathedral High School in Indianapolis. Big attack to Moore. KO makes an offensive play. Vargas trying to tag position 1 and get some hands, but misses it out of bounds. Wow. What a dig that was by Kevin Owens. And everybody loves the middle dig, but Team Pineapple, unfortunately, not able to take advantage. Oh, beautiful set by Ball. Nice. 2 really good touches in a row that time by Garrett Dim, number 10 in white. Nice block move against Gislin, and then a well-located overpass put down. Perfect pass by Bertrand. Repeat set again. Did Dim get a piece of him on the block? Yes, I think so. I think that's a stuff block by Team LVC. I think it got a piece of Gislin on the way out of bounds. And our up official is going to talk to the line judge about this. I think this should be LVC's ball. Yes, it is. Good call, and Gislin not arguing. He thought he might be able to get away with it. That block by Garrett Dim on its way out of bounds. Got a piece of Gislin on his back or his hip or something like that. So we're tied up at 5. Now Gislin gets to go back to serve, but 1 point later than he may have thought. Perfect pass by Hosley. More cross-body out of the Bic and right on the sideline. That's an incredible swing. Wow, I didn't think it would have been possible for him to hit that shot around the block and still find the court, but he sure proved me wrong. That was awesome. Albus working on the seam between Price and Vargas. Gislin to Price, way out of system, dug by Hosley. Albus down the line again. Man, when are Team Pineapple just going to go all the way out to the antenna against this guy? He is just lighting it up over there. Not that I'm complaining. It's really fun to watch Sam. I'm just such a huge fan of this guy's game. That's an ace serve. Wow, the Vargas pass hits the pole on the left side of the net. So Albus getting involved in the ace column. His team leads 8-6. Perfect pass by Vargas again. What a set to Price. Drucker able to keep it alive somehow. Can he send it over inside the antennas? No, he can't. Price down by 1. Missed it out of bounds. And an impressive work by LVC here. When Pineapple went up 4-1 in this set, I talked about how all the momentum was on their side. LVC doesn't care about that. They've fought against that, and they're back to a lead here at 2 points. Not very many teams are capable of fighting off that monster of Team Pineapple momentum. Nice swing that time by Gislin. Oh, good serve by Matt Walsh. Drucker runs it down by the LVC bench, but a free ball going to have to be sent over. Vargas down the line. Puts it away, plus a net violation, and we're tied up at 9. Good service pressure that time by Matt Walsh. Set it all up. Overpass by Hosley. Oh, it was only a matter of time. Volleyball with absolutely no block in front of him. Casually taps that thing straight to the floor on the second contact. Smart play there, and Pineapple takes the lead. Drucker to Payne, and a double contact going to be called. I mean, it was. It definitely didn't come out clean, but let's just say I've seen worse throughout the gym today go without a whistle. This is Walsh again. 11-9 now, Team Pineapple. Clips the tape, handled by Hosley. Moore through the seam and the block and down. That's a really good high-level swing. Not a good service error that time by Payne. That float serve not even close. Yeah, only a double contact called in the year 2021, but a double contact called on a Bertrand picks up the off speed, but an equally good off speed there. Chris Gislin finds the campfire in the middle of the floor. Really good vision that time, and Pineapple's lead back up to 3. Not a good pass that time from Hosley. Good bump set, though, by Drucker. And a beautiful swing by Quentin Moore. Wow. Talk about bettering the ball. Nick Drucker had to really put on his track shoes to go get that one. Puts up a hittable bump set. Moore puts it away. And now Lloyd Ball goes to the bench and is replaced by his heir apparent, Pasquale Fiducia, number 14 in green, coming in at the offense in rotation. Albus on the right, into the block of Gislin, and a big net violation committed by Gislin of Team Pineapple. I wish I could tell you exactly what Quentin Moore just did with his arms as he went to go block that ball. Kind of ended up getting away with it, though. Now Drucker serving again. He only trails by 1. Good pass by Price. Fiducia to Owens. Quick tempo ball in the middle and thrown to the floor through the block and down. What a rip by Vargas, a serve! Right in the seam. That's just such a beautiful piece of service. Hard and in between 2 passes. That is as good as it gets right there. Look how far back all the LVC, really all of LVC's team is. Rotation 1 trying to just fight off this. Decent pass by Moore. Drucker to Albus on the left. Picked up in the off speed by Price. That one falls short in position 2. And LVC needing a timeout here. (16-12) Team Pineapple has pushed back. Volleyball has gone to the bench, replaced by Pasquale Fiducia, which was his plan all along, he just told me. Now leaving the keys to the Team Pineapple car, totally up to this young new core. Vargas, really good serve out of the timeout. More down the line, missed it out of bounds. That would have been ridiculous if he had pulled that off. Moore unable to find the sideline that time, and all the more important considering the server who continues to go after it back there. Vargas now 5-point lead. Almost gets away with the tape trickling ace. Good dig by Vargas off the Moore attack on the right side. Fiducia into the block, and that's out of bounds. I think that was touched by the block. I think that's a good call. I think that's a really good call. That, I think, touched one, maybe both of the LVC blockers before going wide of the sideline on the Pineapple side. So, also a new libero, and I just noticed that for Team LVC. Number 5, Christian Malayas. At least a backup outside hitter on my roster, replaces James Hosley to pass the ball here in these couple rotations. Albus high into the hands of Owens and out of play, and that is a huge swing to get LVC out of rotation 1. If they have any chance here in set number 3, they had to have that ball, and they did. Moore, not even close on that serve. Badly missed down the line, actually, right at the Team Pineapple bench, who are giving him a hard time about it. And I think another substitution going to come in here. Yeah, okay, number 3 in white, Mike Brewer. Another outside hitter out of Pfeiffer replaces his former collegiate teammate Quentin Moore. So Moore's done a lot in this match. I understand where he might need a break before we go to set 4. So let's see how quickly Brewer gets the first touch. There it is. Passes the ball right away. Dim. Good block touch. Dug by Owens again. Vargas out of the pipe against 3 blockers. Malayas makes a diving play. Dim high into the hands. Another dig by Owens. What a set from Fiducia, but dug by Dim. And then Matt Walsh wins the Joust plus a net violation. What a crazy play by Team Pineapple. That is just awesome. 2 digs in that rally by the middle blocker, Kevin Owens. And a one-handed set in there by Fiducia. So this turned from early Team Pineapple to an LVC pushback, and now it is all Team Pineapple late. Cardi out of the middle. Another dig by Owens. Fiducia does get a second touch, but unfortunately over the bleachers and couldn't be sent back over. So nice run there by Owens, playing some inspired defense. When he heads to the bench, Bertrand back to the floor. This is Cardi. Good pass by Vargas, fights it off. Gets one on the right against one blocker, puts it away cross court. May have even split the arms of the blocker Garrett Dim that time. Seven-point lead here for Team Pineapple. It just did not look like it was going to go this way earlier in the set. Nice play by Price, the off blocker. Did Price get the block touch? Yes, and played by the middle back defender, Brewer. Albus through the block somehow, and down on the Pineapple side. I don't know how Sam Albus got away with that one. (15-21). Albus working on Price. What a great pass. Vargas absolutely destroyed. Oh, that's such a great set choice by Pasquale Fiducia. Oh, I could just watch that all day. That is so good. Absolutely no block up for that one. And no doubt about it from number 23 in green. All started with a really good pass from Tony Price, and he goes back to serve here. foot fault for sure by called right away. Hitter spot with Dim back to serve, going with the floater. Vargas, really smart tip, and a net violation committed by LVC on the block. Also Graham Gresham. I didn't notice any of these substitutions. Number 2 in white, Graham Gresham, middle blocker out of George Mason in for LVC as well. Looks like Nestor Payne's dealing with a little bit of an injury, so that might be a factor. Good serve by Walsh, but an even better pass. Gresham, his first swing of the match, misses it barely out of bounds, cross body. 24-16, set point Team Pineapple and several of them. 24-16, Matt Walsh. Vargas one set two of an ace. Can he do the same? That was kind of a weird one. Overpass, close enough, and Vargas puts it down. So another very convincing set win, as all three of them have been so far. But Pineapple now with 2 on the board, and we are going to Game 4 in the battle to win Pool C in this last match on Friday here at the 2021 VLA Cup. We will be right back with even more high-level volleyball. Stick around.
I'm going to put my beer on the ground just in case I get a spray ball.
All right. I hyped up a special guest hopping on the mic with me, and here she is.
Welcome, everyone.
Miss Nikki Sandlin, ladies and gentlemen. The
I'm
head
here to
coach
support
of
the crew.
both the men's and the women's programs at McKendree University, and had the pleasure or intense displeasure, depending on how you look at it, of coaching some of these dudes on the court right now.
It was a pleasure.
Okay.
More of a pleasure.
Love to hear it. So you had Brendan Schmidt, you had Pasquale, and
Yeah.
you had Evan Giebert for a year.
Yes, I did. It's very. It makes my heart flutter watching them right now because
Isn't it cool?
it's really cool because Jeebs, he's a youngin, just fresh out of college, and then I keep telling everybody Schmidt's 24 and he's 27. And let's talk about how good Squally's beard looks today.
Squall's beard looks phenomenal. His hands look just as good.
Yes, it does. It's like riding a bike. You know, it's a very proud coach moment to see them playing together. It's like a small pitter.
We can have that. There are guys that play together in college. There are some that play together before that. And it's so awesome. These guys just love volleyball. They don't get burnt out. They don't get sick of it playing for you, and they just want to keep doing it.
No one ever gets sick of playing for me.
Never.
But it's amazing as you're not very good or...
Well, all those guys that you're talking about deserve a place domestically to be showcased for what they're able to do. And this weekend, I think we're doing a pretty good job of that so far.
I was
this
very
level
excited.
Is unreal.
Very excited seeing that there were 11 quality teams.
How good is that? Great feed from Squalls that time.
KO with a smash from Ball State.
You are now.
I'm now. But you recognize a lot of these college players that have had storied careers.
Totally.
And now it's so exciting to watch. It's how you want to spend your off time.
Oh, absolutely. Gislin on the right, really good swing, wrist away. Beats the block of Sam Albus there. So this is kind of a weird match because it's 2-1,
yeah.
And none of the sets have been even remotely close.
Not at all.
Actually, kind of they have, and then after that, it's been completely lopsided. It's a game of runs and momentum such that I've barely ever even seen before. It's pretty wild. Oh, there's one right there. Wow. What a stuff block by Owens and Gislin. Like, what do you make of that? When you're LVC right now and you're already down 3-0 in a set that you have to win, like, what do you tell people?
Well, you have to think, this is the first day for a lot of people.
Good point.
You haven't played in a year. You just came from overseas. You know, you're trying to figure each other out. And your first time playing
there's
together.
another one. Oh, man.
Rob, there's no low seam. No low seam.
Not against these blockers.
No low seam.
I think Kevin Owens has probably gotten beat enough times in his career that he probably seals that by now.
I would think so. I would think so.
You're right. You make a great point, and like COVID, of course, had a big effect on that about guys' ability to play together and play at all. And so there's some rust being shaken off, and we expect that.
Exactly.
Which is why it's going to be so cool when you guys see the level on Sunday. Once we get to the semis and the finals of this tournament, there's a little miss there from Squalls.
A small connection, but you have to think, like, all these guys came from work,
Right.
pro,
Right.
school, and or just regular life, and it's like, okay, oh, that's too low, too high. It's finding that connection, and by Sunday, hopefully if they're not too sore, we're going to see some really amazing volleyball.
And you, of all people, know, oh, what a dish by Squalls. How fine those... And that's just fantastic. Like, adding them to this tournament is so good for everyone.
But you have to think, the second team wants to play harder. They want to prove themselves, make a name for themselves, and it's like, yeah, we're good too. So I'm not shocked.
Yeah, and I've been saying that they are good at everything, except their average height just isn't quite as high as Team Pineapple, for example. That is like literally the only difference I can see.
I'll say average height is like 6'5" right now, if not bigger.
Yeah, some of the size in this tournament, like going through the rosters as I was previewing this whole thing, we got a 7-footer, we got a couple 6'11s, we got several 6'10s, and we have like a double-digit number of 6'9s. It's unbelievable.
Welcome to VLA today.
Is that an ace? Did that hit the floor?
Tony Price.
Oh, wow. What a bomb by Gislin.
Started with a pass. Tony Price coming from work, dropping dimes.
Legitimately coming from work. Like
Exactly.
he wasn't here this morning, came from the office, and here he is playing ball. Yeah, he's a great story, too. Like a local kid in a not volleyball-rich area. Goes in and plays at his hometown program and now playing for basically his hometown professional team.
Exactly.
It's awesome. You can't make that up. Oh, I thought Squalls might have had him there.
He was there. He was there. I don't want it to go 5, but I want it to go 5.
It'd be cool to watch some more volleyball.
I'm in for that.
I'm not against that. Well, my voice might be against that, but like my volleyball nerd self is not against that. Row 4 receive here for Squalls and company. Oh, nice feed. Yeah, really nice feed from Squalls to Walsh. So I had Pasquale on one of my very earliest podcast episodes, and I asked him who his favorite player ever to set was. Do you know what his answer was?
Wyatt Patterson.
No, but not a bad guess. His answer is
Okay.
Brendan Schmidt.
Really?
Yeah.
I have a great Squall story.
Let's hear it.
Early on in his career, he never set anyone over 6'2". So his freshman year, he's like I don't know what to do.
Right
And then Wyatt Patterson is up there. He hit like
Oh, no.
503 on a season, and he's
Whoa!
like,
Okay.
I don't know what to do. I'm like, loft it up there. And
How hard could it be?
both them, like, Schmidt's 6'9", 6'10", Wyatt Patterson touching probably 11-10-ish. Just, we'll figure it out.
Where do you find these kids?
Diamonds. Diamonds in the rough.
Great answer.
I like
Great
to say
answer.
we're Toy Story 3, the kids that nobody wants. The broken
You've
toys.
made quite the program out of them. You really deserve a lot of credit for that.
Thank you. Thank you. You got to show them a little love, and they work hard.
And they'll do the same back. Yeah, absolutely. And when Squalls said Brendan Schmidt on the show, like I knew who he was. I hadn't seen him play in person before. And then I met him. I played some grass with him. I saw him like as he was still like in real national team training shape, and I was like, whoa, I think I get it now.
No, it's there. And Schmidt's a great player, great personality.
Yeah.
You know, really business about the game, and it's really nice to watch him in a different capacity, having fun, not just business, having a lot of fun with.
Oh, Squalls with the swing on 2.
You never see it.
That, Coach Sandlin.
You know, a little selfish for the guy, but you love to see it.
I love to see it. So, Schmidt is one of your coaches now, is that correct?
He is my assistant coach.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Is it like a mindset shift to see one of your guys that you were in charge of like a few years ago become basically one of your peers?
No, because there was a point in time where I kicked him out of practice and he told me no. So,
oh, okay. I love that. That's a great story.
I will say that he's always been kind of destined to be that kind of leader guy and say, like, he's going to be a great coach. I'll just stop there. He's going to be a great coach, and it's very promising when you have someone that loves the program and loves you and they give back.
Right.
You can't ask for much more than that.
Absolutely.
It's a great group. Very great group of guys, and we're special because there's a lot of love there.
It's how a program should be built. I would like to think that a lot of these VLA programs are built that way. Like, you better believe Team Pineapple is built that way.
That's
Do you
exactly
think Volleyball would still be suiting up and playing at age 48 if he didn't absolutely love this group that he plays with?
He's prepping it for Squally. Prepping the young mind right there.
It's been so much fun to watch them orchestrate that transition between the two of them over the past year, maybe even 2 years. Oh, that's like another one of the same hitting error that we've seen. Gresham crossbody, like trying to tag sideline and a couple tiles wide.
A little court awareness. It's a great set. He's center court, middle's one-on-one. It's just, you hate to see it.
Against a team playing as well as Team Pineapple is right now, you really just can't hit those balls out of bounds.
No, you got to take every chance you get right now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really impressed with this Drucker kid, the center. I hadn't seen him before. He's awesome. Great feed there.
People sleep on the Conference Carolinas and these other conferences.
Thank you. I agree with that.
They sleep on them, and then you see a guy like that who's dishing the rock and he's leading his team, and a little undersized, but he locates. He blocks well. He's got court presence, and I'm not shocked that they're in this game.
Agreed. Perfect pass by Price. Oh, little traffic jam on the Bic there. Where does Drucker go here on the free ball? Did Cardi get the fingertips? Yeah, looks like he did. So I played against this Albus character, the opposite, and then Payne, 13 in the middle when I was in college. Like, we played college club. They played at Virginia Tech.
Okay.
And their program was insane. Like, one of the most legitimate, well-run college club programs, and everybody really knows this. But these two guys especially are a great example of good players in college that play after. They don't even play pro necessarily, and they just keep getting better.
But I honestly think that 25, 26, they're not even peaking yet. It's such a maturity level, and the fact that you play more people, more experience, you're just going to keep getting better. Guys are such late bloomers.
And again, if guys are late bloomers, then after college they need an opportunity to play. And here we are. Good swing that time by Albus out of the back row.
That's what makes it exciting for COVID. You get guys that are coming back, they're going to be 23, 24, 25, and now they're starting to hit their prime, hit their stride. And then you see, Hawaii, big three, they come back, they're older. It just looks polished, and there's more potential there.
There's totally something to that. I definitely agree. Oh, wow, what a serve. That was awesome. Right in the seam. So how do you as a coach approach your guys who are serving, the 7 of them or however many there are? How many do you give the green light to, and what does that look like? Does it depend on the team?
No, it depends on the server.
Okay.
We have maybe 2 green lighters. We have 2 floaters and 2 guys that have a little more heat and precision.
Okay.
So you can't have everybody green light. I think the best thing about us this year, we served in between 80 and 85%. That's not.
It's pretty good for the men's game.
Yeah, and that's not really common. And we had success early because we were hitting high pace, high speed, and bounds.
Yeah.
And you have to play. So if you can find that level of it's not green light, ace or case, can you make it? Make the team play.
That is an absolutely world-class swing by Vargas that time. Do we know, is there any info on what Vargas's next steps are in his career?
He's a professional. That's all I know.
I know he's out of eligibility.
Yeah,
finally,
it
seems like he's been there forever. I'm love
glad he's
seeing
gone.
him. Yeah, I believe you. I'm sure you are. I love seeing him suit up for TP. It's an absolute no-brainer of a pickup for Loy and his guys. But I'm really curious as to where he goes and continues his career.
It's really nice to see a kid you don't coach. He's not a kid, a young man you don't coach, and watch him blossom. And he's been fantastic the last 5 years.
Yeah, quite a few.
And now I get to cheer for him.
Right.
And support.
That must be nice. You don't have to game plan against him anymore.
No, not anymore. I'm glad you're gone.
Oh, that was a great roll. Never mind, rolled into the block. Yeah, this LVC has been good. This particular LVC team has been very good at fighting against the crazy Team Pineapple beast that steals momentum away and holds it for themselves. They've been good at fighting against that, but not in this set. I think they're running out of gas a little bit.
That
was cool. Ooh, inside 32 set. You don't see that much anymore.
Not anymore, because you got to think these guys are big. There's not a hard read. The middle stayed. It's a good draw for the LVC.
Cool play. Yeah, I like that creativity.
Find some way to score out of row 1.
Oh, it's such a big deal. I can't tell you how many times I bring it up on broadcasts. Like, some teams are just terrible out of row 1. Neither of these teams are one of them. Pineapple in particular. Like, you have Gislin and Vargas swapping pins. Who cares? It's the same offense.
We're going to side out. That's how it works.
No problem. Pretty good read by Malias off the tape. Where does Squalls go here to middle to Owens? Sharp crossbodying down. Okay, so these last 5 points are kind of just attempt at getting Team Pineapple on the highlight reel, because this might be a foregone conclusion. I hate to say it.
20-10. That's a big comeback right now.
I mean, there have been crazier things, but this would be up there. So I don't know. See if some guys can give us some good Instagram content for later.
I'm just thinking Pineapple has found their stride in the second match. Everybody's coming off the road. You're finding your feet. We haven't played together. And now they're hitting a groove in the second match going into the rest of the weekend. And it's really exciting to see.
Both these teams are going to be super dangerous tomorrow. If this match goes as we expect it to go, then this LVC team is going to play against the Rising Tide in the morning, who are awesome.
A phenomenal team.
And which will be insane. That's the first match tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., so that's going to be sweet. And then Pineapple, if they do continue on to win this pool, are going to get the winner of some play-in. And there are some ridiculous teams that have to play into even the quarterfinals. Ace serve, I think. That's right on the sideline.
It's on the line.
That was awesome.
I expect nothing less from Pele right there. That's what you see.
The depth of this tournament, I was getting excited about it coming in because it's kind of my job to do that. But when I got in the gym last night and saw everybody, it was another level than what I even expected.
No, that's why I came this weekend. You want to hang out, you want to watch good volleyball, and you get to see some of these great players from great programs compete with different guys, and it's just interesting. It helps grow the game, and especially in an area like this where there's not a lot of men's volleyball, it's perfect.
So Nestor Payne back into the match here for LVC. One of those other Virginia Tech guys I was talking about. A couple more points. Let's see. Beartron with the second hands. That might have caught Nestor in the face. I used to have that problem. Not so much anymore. Where you jump high enough to get hit in the face blocking the ball. Sounds terrible. You block at 11-6. Sorry. It happens. These guys are really big. Gislin on the overpass, front row or back row setter. Jerker can't do anything but stand there.
I think this got out of hand.
Yeah, I think so
slightly.
Too. Well, the home fans got what they wanted. They got what they came to see. And we'll see how far this Team Pineapple team can go in this tournament. They've got a great seed, assuming this holds up. Oh my goodness!
Oh my God!
Whoa! I mean.
I was looking the other way. I did not see the back one coming in, and hold the phone.
Well,
bounce town.
I said that all we were trying to do in these last couple of points was get Instagram content.
That is Instagram content right there.
Mission accomplished. Sam, that was awesome. He can hear me. There's a thumbs up. That was sick.
A little thumb down off the back one. You love to see it.
Ooh. Yeah, that's like a borderline unhittable shot.
The outside wasn't ready to help block. I'm just going to say that right there.
No. He got burned. That's okay.
I wasn't ready to help block. I didn't see it coming.
All right, 12 match points. Let's see. Who's serving? Gislin? Oh, yeah. It would be only right for Gissy to end this thing. I'm thinking wrist away, ace down the line, position 5.
Call it.
Oh, almost as good. Can Brewer run it down? Yes.
Free ball.
And
not close enough.
Wow. What an ending. What a match. Team Pineapple 3-1 over New York's LVC Black, or LVC's second team. 25-12, the set 4 score. Wow. And that puts a bow on one of the most ridiculous days of volleyball you could ever imagine. And the best part about it is that we'll be right back here in less than 12 hours to do it all over again tomorrow with matches of even higher stakes. It's so great.
Bracket play. You love to see it.
Bracket play. It's awesome. Nikki, thanks so much. Thank you so much for hopping on.
Thank you for having me. This is exciting.
This is sweet. I'm happy you're here. We'll get you on again tomorrow, the next couple days, if you're just going to be kicking it, hanging around.
I'm here for the people.
Yes, you are. Well, thanks. I'm going to grab, let's see. I'll leave the vote up to you. I need to pick match MVP and interview that individual. Any thoughts?
Let's call Pellegrin Vargas over here.
Great call.
Pellegrin Vargas. Let's make it happen.
Love it. Thanks, Nikki. I'm going to go grab him. I can't deal with this at the moment. I'll find Todd and tell. Come here, Pele. Hey, Rob. Great to meet you, man. Really well played.
Thank you.
Great match. Let's talk to the people about it on stream, huh?
All right.
Right about here. Yeah. Pellegrin Vargas, ladies and gentlemen. Great match, dude. That was awesome. That was such a fun match to watch because of the runs that teams went on, the momentum that swung back and forth. Obviously, firmly on your side towards the end there. But that was a good team you just played, and they were able to hang with you guys really well, which made it really fun to watch. You got Loy in there early, and then Squalls came in. Does that make a difference?
For sure it does. I mean, Squall is doing a great job, but, I mean, not taking anything away from him, you know? So, I mean, Loy is Loy. So, yeah, for sure it made a difference. Having Gis there, too, Chris Gislin made a difference. Just a little more veteran support, and especially coming into this team as a new player, it helps you build that confidence, feel good, feel part of it, and it worked. It worked out.
So when I heard that you were getting picked up for this Team Pineapple team, I'm like, well, yeah, isn't that a no-brainer? That just makes so much sense. So, thoughts so far? It's been a day of volleyball, 2 matches. You guys got pushed earlier today and had to figure it out against a pretty good Chicago Sweed team. And there's a lot more volleyball to be played. So, thoughts so far on getting acclimated to Team Pineapple and to kind of this level?
I've always looked up to these guys since I got to Fort Wayne, so it's a really good opportunity. I wasn't expecting anything. I came in, they're like, you want to play for us? Sure. No entitlement at all, you know?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Anything that comes, I'll take. More than grateful to have this opportunity to play with my friends, people I've always looked up to even before coming here. So I'm having a blast, obviously trying to figure out some things. I've been out not maybe as long as some of the guys, but figuring out some things. You know, I haven't played with these guys at all, so... yeah, getting those little things that we got to work on, and it's going good.
So we were just talking on the broadcast about how some things about volleyball, no matter how long it's been since you've played, never really go away, right? Like you get back in the gym and things start to feel natural again very quickly. But then other things, especially like the fine details between you and your teammates, do go away quickly, and they take work. Mm-hmm. So compared to this morning, in the very beginning of the first match, where is your team at right now after playing 2 matches in that sense?
This is a big confidence booster, especially with playing a pretty decent team, like you said, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, it was good having some of the older guys there. Even Sean Dryden came up and supported us, so it's good. I mean, TP is a family. I'm starting to feel it, and this is only my first day, you know? So, super excited, looking forward for the next couple days. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes, man. I'm excited.
Congratulations. Super well played. It was a blast to watch. And we'll see you guys in the morning, all right?
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
In the afternoon.
And the afternoon. Oh, you guys get the later match? Oh.
That's why we're like not at it.
Motivation. Yeah. Good shit, man. Oh, what a fun match, ladies and gentlemen. What a day of volleyball. Team Pineapple wins Pool C. Team LVC's first team wins Pool B. And if I'm not mistaken, the Boston Bounce wins Pool A, going 2-0 over the Icemen and Rukkus. So some really interesting results in there. And tomorrow is shaping up for just some incredible volleyball. The stakes will be so much higher because as far as bracket goes, everybody's first match in the morning is win or go home. There will be a consolation bracket for the losers of those play-in matches, but of the 11 incredible teams here, only 4 of them will even make it to Sunday's semifinals. So tomorrow is a huge day. We'll be right back here at 8 a.m., just like we were today, with more incredible action from the 2021 VLA Cup. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you're not already, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Press the red subscribe button. It costs you nothing, but it helps us out a lot. And if you want to watch all the matches on both courts tomorrow, consider joining the channel as a member for only 99 cents a month. Pretty good deal if you ask me. Any more details on the tournament, check out the website. The link is in the description. And follow us on Instagram. We're growing hugely in YouTube subscribers, Instagram followers. That stuff is shooting up off the charts in a big way, which we love to see this weekend. And all of your support is a huge part of that. So thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Have a good night. We will see you in the morning.